Welcome, friends. Are you sitting comfortably? Good. Then let me take you on a journey to a time long past, to a place steeped in shadow and legend. Tonight, we venture to the Scottish borders, to a land of rolling hills and ancient stone, where the winds carry whispers of dark deeds and restless spirits. Our tale unfolds at Hermitage Castle, a brooding fortress that has stood for centuries, its walls soaked in blood and mystery. It is here, in this desolate and foreboding place, that the legend of Robin Redcap was born, a tale of terror, witchcraft, and rebellion. Hermitage Castle, they say, is a place where the veil between the living and the dead is thin. Built in the 13th century, it looms over the river Hermitage, its cold stone walls a testament to the violence and treachery of the borderlands. This was a land of constant strife, where Scottish and English forces clashed, and where the people lived in fear of both invaders and their own lords. But even among the many grim tales of this region, none is as chilling as the story of Robin Redcap and his master, William de Sole. Our story begins in the late 13th century, when William II de Sole, a nobleman of considerable wealth and power, took up residence at Hermitage Castle. De Sole was no ordinary man. He was said to be a practitioner of the dark arts, a sorcerer who had made a pact with a creature not of this world. This creature, known as Robin Redcap, was his familiar, a malevolent spirit bound to serve him. But Robin was no mere servant. He was a redcap, a type of goblin or demon from Scottish folklore, known for his bloodlust and cruelty. Legend has it that a redcap must soak its hat in the blood of its victims to survive, and Robin was no exception. The people of the surrounding villages lived in constant fear of Hermitage Castle. They spoke in hushed tones of the strange lights and sounds that emanated from its walls at night. Livestock would vanish, crops would wither, and those who dared to cross de Sole often met grisly ends. Some claimed to have seen Robin Redcap with their own eyes, a small, twisted figure with glowing red eyes and a cap dripping with fresh blood. Others whispered that de Sole's had sold his soul to the devil in exchange for power, and that Robin was the enforcer of this unholy pact. De Sole and his familiar ruled the region with an iron fist, their reign of terror lasting for decades. The nobleman was said to be immune to all harm, protected by the dark magic of his familiar. No weapon could pierce his flesh, and no rope could hold him. The people despaired, believing that they were cursed to endure his tyranny forever. But as the years passed, their fear turned to anger, and anger to resolve. They could not kill de Sole, but they could not allow his evil to continue unchecked. The turning point came in the early 14th century, when the people of the borders, driven to desperation, decided to take matters into their own hands. They gathered in secret, plotting to overthrow their oppressor. Armed with nothing but their courage and their hatred, they stormed Hermitage Castle, dragging de Sole's from his lair. But even then, the sorcerer laughed, confident in his invulnerability. "You cannot harm me," he sneered. "No blade can cut me, no noose can hold me." But the people had a plan. They knew that de Sole's power came from his pact with Robin Redcap, and that the creature's magic had its limits. They dragged him to the nearby stone circle of Nine-Stane Rig, a place of ancient power, where they believed the magic would be neutralized. There they enacted a punishment as brutal as the crimes he had committed. They boiled him alive in a cauldron of molten lead, ensuring that neither he nor his familiar could ever harm them again. As for Robin Redcap, some say he vanished the moment his master died, his bond to the mortal world severed. Others believe he still haunts Hermitage Castle, waiting for another master to summon him. To this day, visitors to the castle report strange occurrences, cold spots, disembodied whispers, and the feeling of being watched. Some claim to have seen a small, shadowy figure darting through the ruins, its cap still stained with blood. And so the legend of Robin Redcap endures, a chilling reminder of the darkness that once gripped the Scottish borders. Hermitage Castle stands as a silent witness to these events, its walls echoing with the cries of the past. Whether you believe the tale or dismiss it as mere folklore, one thing is certain: the story of Robin Redcap is not easily forgotten. So, my friends, as you leave this tale behind and return to the safety of your own homes, remember to tread carefully in the shadows. for who knows what might be lurking there, waiting for the right moment to strike? Sleep well if you can.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more.